What is going on? What is going on, everybody? I'm going to take my time and I'm going to do this. Take my time. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to YouTube Commission Reviews. Welcome, Periscope. Welcome, YouTube. And welcome, Twitter and Facebook. I appreciate you guys stopping through, whether it be on Periscope or you're on YouTube, or you're part of the crew, you've already hit that like button. I appreciate it. For when my mods come in, or if they don't come in at all, they see this. Know that I love you and know that I appreciate everything that you do. Okay. And y'all know I want you to like button. Do that, period. Okay. Now, first I want to get into, well, this is what we're going to talk about anyway, is Naya. Okay, I've heard a few bloggers give their opinion about Naya since the whole thing with Chris happened to her exit in the last episode. Now, somebody put this out here that she had posted. Let me see, it's the first part. Yes. She posted this. We filmed all day until midnight on Friday. And I work all day. I worked all day yesterday. Maybe I was ready to leave. The first day. We arrived and I'm more happy, y'all, that I was finally going home. I've been asking since the second day of filming. The conditions and meals are unacceptable. The experience was terrible for all of us. Production hated me for being so vocal. All the cast loved me. Pay attention to that. If my attitude was nasty, don't y'all think I'd be having, hello, problem with the people? No complaint from anyone regarding my behalf. Just my responses and reactions to things you all haven't seen. But pass this comment along. I'm too tired to reply to everyone. I'm the one getting paid for talking about me. But I'm going to have to keep this on my I'm bored and have 5 minutes of playlist. Had to keep y'all engaged last week and to make sure you all make my episode the highest rated in history. Thanks. I appreciate you so much and the rest as well. So, if you guys watch my channel, you would have seen that I had Denise and Tony on here. And they didn't get too deep into it, but if you understand what they were saying, that there was a lot of things we viewers did not get to see. And of course, we all know that reality TV, that the producers are going to try to spin a narrative for higher ratings, obviously. So even Tony, who was such a gentleman and didn't really want to speak, just like negative, I want to say, but she and Denise was such a lady as well. They both really wasn't trying to, and I didn't really want to like, it wasn't really even that. We really were just having this conversation. I wanted to also know about how they felt like it affected the show, affected their dating life outside. But anyway, I digress. In agreement, they said it at different times on the interview, but Tony and Denise said that, production did not show us everything. So you may have saw them get into an argument, a bad one. And then maybe they made up, cried, and whatever. But you're only going to see part where they had a fight. So when you see, Naya put something out there like that, and then her castmates pretty much said that, even Simone, who was on here on the interview I did with her, she said there was parts missing. Like when she was standing outside, they thought she was like trying to find something like, Shay. She was like, oh, it wasn't like that. My producer had just walked me down there because they got to have producers with them wherever they walk. But anyway, the live and stuff and the interviews, if you want to check it out. I think I have it posted in the comments, actually. So if you are in Periscope or YouTube, If you missed the interview with Simone, I actually posted in the comments. It should be pinned. So that's very telling for one. Okay. Let me go ahead and get into the situation with Chris. First of all, can y'all hear me? If you are in the skybox sitting in the flat chair and the cold beer on your back, will you jump in the comments and let me know if you can hear me? Because normally it's like this little thing that I see around my picture when I do a picture in the stream yard. I don't see it. I don't, and it lets me know that sound is happening. So I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Okay, hope you guys make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe if you are new, please, and share. So a few people I kind of read and was like, how can you be, well, no, told me, how can you actually speak about them, Naya, Simone, or Winter? Well, you were not, well, you have had Naya on your show, but you have spoken with on live with some of the castmates of, Ready to Love, Last Resort. So how can you come on here and, give your feelings towards Naya? Because before I give you guys my opinion, when you see different bloggers speak about Naya, it's pretty bad. They're talking about Naya. And what I mean by bad, they say she has an attitude. Bad attitude. That's actually the one thing I've been seeing. Most of the things I've been seeing about Naya is be a stamp or a picture, bad attitude. But and I, could have went there myself when I didn't want to do that. Like I said, you see bad attitude in other pictures. What's wrong with her? She's a baby mama or trying to be a baby mama. And I want to say this: a black woman knows what she wants, and she's not bending, changing for a TV show. This is who she is. And I do believe that the world wanted Naya and Chris to be this perfect couple. They wanted the two of them to be whatever they wanted them to be. And I will get to the Chris part and everything. I'm just follow me here. And if somebody gets emotional or gets upset or mad, as long as it doesn't go in the direction that you guys don't like, and I mean the public, because no one had anything to say about her negative until the Chris situation and Edwin. But they felt like that she did Chris wrong. Let me say one of the issues that I actually had, and if y'all been in my channel, I'm gonna keep it a buck 100%. One of the issues that I actually had with the Naya situation was at the very end. I know I'm gonna go back through the whole thing, but at the very end, when she said she really wasn't interested in Edwin, was the part that bothered me. And I didn't go say bothered me. I was like, you know, confused because when she said that she had interest at home, I wasn't surprised, not at all, and I felt like nothing wrong. Nothing was wrong with what she said to me. That she had men that was interested back home. Actually, they probably all do. Same with the guys. Are you telling me that there's not one woman waiting for one of those men when they go back home, whether they want them or not? Hey, change your icon. Hey, Bright Star. I mean, seriously, for people to get upset because she said um, there was some attractive guy with me. I want to try this experience out. hear the breakdown what she actually said. People have an issue and they're saying, I'm not speaking for everyone, I'm just saying what I've seen and what I've heard, that her attitude is bad. She's not going to get married. She did Chris wrong. When Simone was on my show, and I got to get that clip, she broke it down on some stuff. She really did. When she said, in reality, Chris, none of the women, were really interested in him. Not in that way. She said in a friendly way. Y'all missed it. It's up on my channel right now. She was really telling some stuff where it's like, wow. So really, when people are saying, well, the other women may have been attracted to Chris, that was actually debunked when she said that. I found that very intriguing. And I even said myself that the day before everything happened, I think everyone really had a selective memory that she was already interested in Edwin. And even Simone confirmed that by saying that she was interested in Edwin. She really was. Bright Star, I do believe it might be pinned. Do me a favor and circulate that link. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good interview. If y'all have not seen that interview, it was fire. I was not expecting Simone to come with the rock. I mean, fire. I had a good time too. The first time I interviewed with her, I was kind of, I remember I told her I was kind of nervous. I had called my sister and everything. I was kind of nervous about it. I've interviewed a comedian before. I was nervous then, but when I interviewed Simone, it was like, okay, this is my reality TV that I literally just saw last night. You know what I'm saying? But she really, she's super dope, and she's not like, putting on airs or thinking that she's. That's why I really like. I think Simone is, if she's putting on something, whatever, she's doing a good job. She should be an actress. But she just reminded me, I'm from the South. The South is like, you have that, very cool and I always, but genuine, the Southern charm. You know what I'm saying? And she gives me that vibe. The fact that she would come on my show, especially when she was super busy, and then she gave me some good stuff because a lot of times I knew they weren't gonna be able to say a whole lot because of the reunion, and she just told she told more than I thought she was gonna say, and I was appreciated for sure. Okay, make sure you share it throughout the chat, Bright Star, for me. Okay, my wonderful moderator is gonna be passing the link through the chat. If y'all can check it out, it is the interview, which has got some great views. People really have checked it out. Please. And make sure you guys follow me on my Twitter. And I'm trying to get my Instagram and my Twitter numbers up. If you guys can subscribe to me on Instagram and my Twitter, I'm trying to get those numbers up. That's what I'm trying to do. But anyway, let's get back to Naya. Naya, excuse me. There it is. She's posted it in the chat. Thank you, thank you. I have been in situations where I have had to, I don't know, I'm not gonna say put on the show, but I may have to act up a little bit. And I just think, honestly, looking at like Naya or looking at Denise, this is just them being really who they are, and some people just can't take it. It didn't move me the same way as it moved everyone else. Like I said, there was certain like parts, like you know, I can't really blame her because I think when Chris left the show, got sent home, he actually took down social media, which I thought was very sad. And I was like, man. And from Simone to everybody, Denise and Tony, they said that Chris really into her. He was in love with her. What I meant to say, he really was whatever. And I think that's why everybody else did that, because they felt like, well, you knew that dude was in love with you and you did him like that. But this is the thing about it, guys. These people are all adults. Okay? They're all adults. Her criticize or anything. I checked out. I recently subscribed to his radio station on YouTube, and so bitch, I'm gonna go back and sit down and just kind of watch a few things or whatever. But I think Naya is a pistol. Now, when he said we don't think you're ready for love, but she got up and said, "Sell to the couch." First of all, I wasn't ready. Mhm. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't. Ugh, I can't even talk. Excuse me. I did not understand why Rashid had to get that smoke. I guess I could say that. I didn't really think that Rashid did anything to deserve the smoke. That's what it is right there. Now you guys can tell me. I just didn't think that he deserved that smoke, because the fact that she was, not really happy that they were telling her you're not ready for love. I'm pretty sure Chris felt the same way. And I'm not being shady when I say that. I'm just being real. I'm pretty sure Chris felt the same way that when he got told that. Because I could tell he was in shock. If you go back and watch his face. If you go back and watch his face, yeah, Chris was not expecting that to happen. I really think that he thought he was going to have a relationship. I do believe that. I'm not sure. I won't think I would go as far as saying that he was in love with her. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But he probably had a really good infatuation. And because of the fact, it seemed like she was angry at him, like when she was in the room with Tommy. And I never said that we was, but I'm going to say this too, guys. As far as her wanting somebody to help, as far as her having the baby, I told you guys this already. I'm not sure how old she is, but no matter how old you are, the older that you get, having the baby is more complicated, especially for black women. Black women die in childbirth all the time. I won't get too deep or anything, but literally, literally, uh, she gonna need him to be working to take care of business. Welcome, Marquetta. You said don't send the message to Naya. What is that? What does that mean, hon? Am I saying what happened, Marquetta? What did you mean by that? So now, of course, you know me. I would like to talk to her on my channel, like I have a few other castmates. But I wanted to speak out myself, whether she comes on here or not. I still want to speak out myself, because don't people say, because are thinking because I do these interviews that I can't be biased, and that's not really fair. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Okay, Marquetta Robinson said, I'm agreeing with you. Rashid didn't deserve that blow up. He really did not. Rashid did not deserve that. I really, I don't get it. And then for her to say, you tell it to the couch, I was like, oh, okay. And then when she got outside, the producers, and then the part, like I said, when she said, I didn't really like it, or however she said, I'm not paraphrasing, but I was like, wait, come on now. Even though I was side eyeing Edwin, like, well, not side eyeing him. I think that he lost interest with her when the Chris thing happened. I think that Edwin, even though he was still entertaining her or whatever, I just do believe that Edwin had kind of was like, nah, he didn't like that. And he made a point of saying that. I just think that she didn't like what Rashid said. He had said something about your choices. Marquette, I want to say welcome to the live. Make sure you please share this live. If you have a Facebook or a Twitter. He said we don't pretty much. You know what? I'm not saying that that he was scolding her or whatever, but it kind of sound like a little bit like he was a little bit, and she made it look like you ain't my dad. You know, I'm just guessing on that because he kind of was going in like you made some choices and we didn't like them. You know, it's like. Thank you, Brainstar. I don't want you to have to. I mean, if you, don't, I mean, you just share whenever you feel like you ain't got to share it the whole time. Y'all check out that live. The link is in the chat. Simone, I'm telling you, one of my best interviews. One of my best interviews. And I thought the first time we did the interview was the best one. So I don't think that we should fault Naya for wanting things that she wants. If she wants to have a child and wants to make sure that their baby and herself are good and him, I don't think anything is wrong with that. What would be wrong is if Naya would decide to pursue a relationship with Chris, knowing she felt that way. She'll end up resenting Chris. She would end up, it'll become a problem because she won't be happy. And everybody's being so, they're being like really mean. And she seemed pretty chill about it. She probably is not watching all the blogs and check, but she's looking at some of that stuff. If she's not looking at it, her mama or somebody calling her. Get to tell my mom be calling me saying, "Now look, you didn't gone too far or something." Like, if people talking about me like that, cause and I mean, my mother would just necessarily agree with if she would have her own opinion. Hey, Nurse Shay, she would have her own opinion. I'm saying somebody has to have told her, hey, there was an article out and they said you got a bad attitude. But if you look on YouTube right now and type in "Ready to Love," Last Resort, any video, majority of them gonna be about Naya and talking about her attitude. Nurse Shay, welcome. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Thank you. If she was in this chat right now, or drop the link and say, Naya, you can come on up. Because at the end of the day, I have respect for all of the ladies and the guys, everybody. I have respect for everybody because most of them are very professional and they're doing this show. And to have people of color doing a reality show that's not necessarily about the hood or something, whatever, man, I'm all in. And of course, there's gonna be drama. That's human nature. They have that in the white reality show. There's drama of some kind. We can't keep the drama on just one race. It's everywhere. Hit that like button, please. If you are new to the channel, do not forget to hit the bell. I always say you gotta make sure you hit that bell so that if I go live or doing things, supposedly now, you'll get notifications. Okay. I was not about to come on here and drag Naya. And a lot of times I'll do that with certain things, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to say and be straightforward that these things I was cool with. I'm not going to sit here and say she's not going to get married because of her attitude. I do not believe that. Because I think I heard somebody said it. I heard somebody say it. That was crazy. Some men like a woman with a little attitude, a little spice. Who won't be boring? But you should have respect for this woman that she decides and knows what she wants instead of marrying or going with somebody knowing good and well she does not want to be with that man and then mess their home or she wants to be with them but she's not happy with what he's chosen to do, especially finances. And then some people are saying, well, she just worry about money. The woman has got it going on. Have y'all not seen her Instagram? She has her own. It's not like she is struggling for a coin and she's like, I hope I get one of these guys that are gonna take it. It's nothing like that. People trip me out that type of stuff. I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, why? I don't understand why. I just say, why can't you just be who you want to be, man? And people just let you be who you want to be, and not try to change you. Just love you for who you are, whatever. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit there and say I was, agreeing with every action that she did, and I felt bad for Rashid because, like I said, he didn't serve that smoke. He did not. I felt bad for Chris, took his whole social media down. Who knows what he was going through as far as like, dang, I said one thing, even in the show, he was like, I said one, then he gets sent home the same episode. I was like, what the, for real? And then when she said she didn't really care for Edwin, I was like, that's cold blooded. That's cold. Because I'm not saying that Edwin was really into her. I mean, I don't think he was into her the way Chris was. But if she hadn't done what she did to Chris and Chris was still in the house, I think Edwin and her may have gone somewhere. I think the only reason why he was like, I can't, and put all of his time into Joy, putting his time into, because, Joy is beautiful, but she has like, what, three guys that like her. So you think that Edward would not take an opportunity to get to know Naya, especially when the one he is into, which is Joy, has like other guys that want her? Like, come on. Ooh, y'all gave me six thumbs up. I feel so special. There might be somebody watching from Periscope too, because Periscope is not going to register on the YouTube. It's not going to register. Like I can get 1,000 views on YouTube on a video, and then on Periscope it might be like three or two or 100, something like that. I might get 2K on a video because the lives I do at the same time Periscope, and then get like 100 or 200 or 300 or whatever on YouTube. It just and I've had people from Periscope that I've seen on Periscope in my chat come with my YouTube because they'll have the same name, similar talk, and whatever. It happens to me. I've seen them on Twitter. I really have been connected. I've seen people who follow me on Twitter. I said, wait, but it's the same name I saw on Instagram. The same thing I saw. I'm like, that's kind of cool. because the fact I stream on so many different ones at the same time. Catch that. Ow, ow, ow. eh, eh. Do y'all listen to the words? Look, I'm gonna continue just for a second, but I want you to hear something. When I played that song at the beginning of my show, I don't do it all the time, but do you hear the words that when you? I'm sorry, do you hear the words that actually being played? Listen to the words. Pure facts. That is pure facts. That's why I wanted that portion because that's me. Me being on this channel, being a blogger, everything, man. It just sums it up. It's perfect. Anyway, I'm just telling you some things. Because I have a crew called Commission Reviews Crew that come through and listen. And whether you're in the sky, whether you're in Periscope, whether you never type in the chat ever and just listen every time, and I just don't even know it, you still part of the crew. Okay? Always, always, always remember that. Hold on, let me get my other boom. But the real crew be like this boom better. Let me stop messing with y'all. So anyway, look, look, look. At the end of the day, whether we like what Naya did or not, is it okay to be an assertive person, to know what you want, to not be fake about it, and to keep it real? Or do you want the person that's on TV and it's like, oh my God, I'm so in love with you? I'm sorry, I've been watching Big Mouth. So that one, the blonde hair girl, time she goes, oh ah. Every time she says something, it's like, I'm like, I'm sorry. You see, as Fire Bright Star, I mean, we're really behind. I can't. I don't know why YouTube. I don't know why it's always like behind. It's crazy. So I'm not gonna bash Naya. I'm gonna just say that she did some things I wasn't crazy about. You know, as far as her and Chris, that could be between her and Chris. I don't know if he think this is trash. I don't know if he was embarrassed. If he didn't like what I mean, I'm sure he didn't like it, but really, he felt really for her and thought they treated him like crap. I don't know. Nurse Shay said you can keep it real and still be kind. Oh yeah, for sure. Nurse Shay, I don't have to come on here and just go because the thing about it, I like Naya and the way she is and kind of tells us like it is and 100%. I love that. Just like Denise, I've been called aggressive or you are too hard, all that, this and the third, and I'm when I was younger, it bothered me as I was younger. As you get older, you adapt and just like whatever. You know, I can remember my dad used to tell me that you were just too hard. Even when I had my bosses and we would go back and forth about a project or doing something, it was always like, you're always fighting me. Why is it I'm fighting you? Why is it that I'm not giving ideas and working with you? So it's just a stigma that we have to live with. And sometimes when I see a black woman getting called saying she has an attitude or saying she'll never get married and all kind of stuff. It's like, dang, that's my dang. And my like when I was young and I was like, dang. Anyway, like you guys, hey, my mama, I want that cool that this is Coco shirt used to be out, jeans and stuff when I was going to school, little preppy air. She'd be like, no, you wait till you go in the room, door closed. Dang, she still can hear me busting out my head. What'd you say? Oh, my bad, yeah. I'm so sorry. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, that's real talk. That's really how I do feel about it. I think that Naya has every right to want to be with a man and that she knows things are gonna be taken care of her baby. I think she's every right to feel how she feels. I don't know why she can't feel how she feels. I don't know why any woman can't express themselves and feel the way they feel without being, ridiculed and called whatever. And always is always bad attitude. And then you saw what I put up there earlier. The producers, and like I told you, Denise said it on here. Not only did Denise say it, so did Tony. They said that the producers, they show things and show us not some things. So then it is not always the correct puzzle. It's like a puzzle with pieces missing. So then the narrative gets spun a little bit differently quickly. Right, Bright Star? Die! Now, I don't know how you guys feel about the situation. And I mean my crew. Because everybody has a different opinion about it. And I told you guys most of the things that I saw was, a bad attitude. And that Chris was done so wrong. Even though Chris is a grown man and made his own decisions and made his own choices. He chose to go on a reality show where he may get sent home, he may be embarrassed, he may get heartbroken. They all did. Now some people said she had to, out of order when she got up and said, when he said, the guys think that you're not ready. You know what? You know what? Tell it to the couch. And then she said, you're not going to embarrass me. And sat there and smiled and said, I wasn't even interested in Edwin. I was like, oh my God. Oh, snap. She said, I'm not even interested in Edwin. I said, no, no, wait, what? There's a song that came out. I was like, now what? Now who? Said, well, I know you said I ain't finna say it. Now who? Hold on, let's say what? Now who? Say what? Now who? Tell to the cows, tell to the cows, tell to the cows, tell to the cows. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my Lord. When she told Rashid to tell to the cow, Rashid was irritated. He was chill, but he was irritated. He was just like, yo. Oh my God. This is time right. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I felt like that was a Christmas gift. We should say thank you to that because that was some good, that was some gold. What she said she want to keep us interested. Did she keep us interested? I thought that was a nice gift that she gave us. I do appreciate it. Cause like I said, tell it to the couch. As you guys know, I'm trying to upgrade my channel. If you want to send me a donation, Yes, any donation is never too small, and it is the holidays. Okay, so that is pretty much what I think. If you guys, like, we always have good conversations in the comments anyway. So when you ask, ask me a question or whatever about this, I will type in, and we'll go back and forth like we always do. Nurse Shay said, "Don't look out." Yeah. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. So anyway, tell me, y'all tell me what y'all think about the situation. What do y'all think about it? And I mean, keep it real. Do y'all think that Naya was absolutely bad, because she got up and left at the inner exit interview, or that she literally pushed, she was like done with Chris, and everybody else was too. And the thing about it is, she can't be the only one just saving. She was saving one guy that nobody else wanted to date. So everybody's blaming her for him leaving. It wasn't just her. You heard what Simone said. He was probably one of the guys who's going to be going anyway. Y'all didn't catch that. Y'all didn't catch that. Y'all need to go watch the interview. Okay. Bright Star says, if you are highly entertained, please feel free to be a blessing and drop a gift to Commission Reviews Cash App. And we also said super chats, because y'all see I got no dollars at the bottom. Anyway, I don't want to be like that. I mean, I'm just really teasing. Bright Star does it. She doesn't even do it a lot. She just sometimes she'll drop it in there, and she knows I don't want her to be just going through the chat saying cash app, but she doesn't do that. She does it in the most perfect way. We have a 8 thumbs up and 11 view, and like I told you, Bright Star, some of those could be from Periscope. So I'm also streaming. You won't see Periscope's views, but on my end, I do see 12. So if you are on YouTube, make sure you please hit the like button. Okay, hit the bell and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And Periscope, you can come over here to YouTube and just click on my channel. My name goes together. We type Kamisha Reviews, it comes up. I think you type in interview with Simone, it becomes up. Ready to Love, it comes up, but like towards the bottom. I ain't got that yet, but it still comes up. Okay. I came from a section, had to start over. My whole channel. One day I'm going to do like a story time on here. One day I'm gonna do me a story time. Hmm. I think that'd be a good idea. Nurse said that I thought her behavior was ugly during her exit. A lot of people thought that her exit was stanky stanky. Nobody liked when she hopped up and said, "Talk to the couch," or "Tell to the couch." Excuse me. She had poor little Rashid shooketh. Okay, Rashid was like shaking his head, like, "Where is the drink?" You know what I'm saying? Hmm. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Simone was going in, and I don't mean going in where she was just like going off and dragging and calling people. It was different to what I mean going in. She was telling it without necessarily telling everything. She's probably a really good lawyer. Simone is actually representing her client is the one that had the TikTok video, and the guy was in the video. I mean, sorry, in her trying to come in her house, and she's sitting around the apartment complex telling me get out, you record a TikTok video, whatever. And her lawyer is Simone. I was like, okay, Simone. Yeah, we'll do a story time. I kind of want to. just do a story time for us over here, for the crew. I've gotten a few new subscribers. I want to tell everybody I want to appreciate you coming by, and I hope that you guys, like what you see. We have fun over here. Whenever I put, hold on, let me show the people who are new here. If I ever put this,
You try me.
that means somebody's about to get dragged by myself and the crew. The crew don't play. I have some original crew people who come in and out. Like Bright Star is the OG over here. Okay, Bright Star is like in charge. It doesn't play. She's gentle, but as far as the chat, look, I let her run it pretty much. Bright Star would be handling, and she does it very gently. I'm saying her, and I usually try to use the correct pronouns until I know what the person is. But all of a sudden I'll see, hey, they're holding back what you said because you said a cuss word. I'm like, boom, just be doing it. So sometimes I might refer to, if you got some questions or whatever, Bright Star will give it to you. Like, oh, okay, Commissioner, you sit down for just a second. Okay, she'll be right back. I'm like, look, I'm gonna go back reading the chat. Be running it. hmm And did a great job while I was doing the interview. Let me tell you something. I didn't have to worry about the chat at all. Was running the chat, and that chat was busy. Bright Star wasn't there. It was busy and was running the chat while I was doing the interview. It had two interviews back to back. I was like, look, I said, Bright Star, I'm gonna get you working today. Okay. I didn't have to worry about anything. The crew over here and the chat's pretty cool. It's never too crazy. Nurse Shay has been dropping by as well. And okay, Bright Star. And I am super happy that you've been coming through. Nurse Shay says, and the boyfriend comments was unnecessary. I do believe that was a little necessary. I didn't, but I mean, it's like I said, if I'm getting voted off to go home, like, bye. I mean, I might be inclined to say something petty, like, I got a man at home. I don't want what you do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a possibility because you and your feelings. You being sent home unexpectedly. It wasn't like you said, I want to go home. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Because I was kind of like, well, is she hurt? Because at one time I was like, maybe I thought maybe all of this was passion for Chris, that she actually liked Chris, but I don't know. Because when you like, if you're hurt, if you really like a guy or girl, and you don't want to express that side, it may seem angry, but in reality, you really care or love this person, and because of whatever's going on, and you can't talk to them, be with them, you're upset, you're mad. Like I said, I don't know. They were my favorite couple, and I made a point of saying, if you watch my first few videos when they first went on there, you know what that happened. Everything about them happened so quick. Nothing. This is like a horrible thing, but it happened so fast. Like, just think about it. Just think about it. When they first met, they went to the beach or park or whatever it went to. And to me, it was almost like the next day they were together. Like, you meet somebody like, you seen Shay Shay, you seen Tai Tai. Uh-huh. Yesterday they was over there like getting ice cream. And now today they're boyfriend and girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's always like that. It is always like I couldn't keep it together. Ah! And then she be like, and you know what? Titi told me he liked me day before yesterday. What happened? He don't like me no more. Ugh. No, no. Dang! You had to be here earlier when I was talking about. That's how I sound. I'm a teenager and I'm in trouble. And then your mama tell you can't have something like Can I go over what's in that house? We're gonna go chill out. Really and truly, maybe y'all try to talk to some dudes or some stupid stuff. And your mom be like, nah, it's okay. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. You go in your room. Yes, ma'am. Dang. Okay, I will stop. I don't know why I'm crying so much today. Oh my God. That just tells you how when it comes to this situation, people are talking so like angry or whatever about the Naya thing. It's not even like that for me. It's like this woman had her own mind of what she wanted from a man. She had her own situation. Okay, if she had some guys that was at the house that liked her, like I said, there's no way in the world you're gonna tell me that none of those men have a woman that's at the house. Each and every one of them. If you don't believe me, check out their Instagram after. That don't mean that they're dating these women, but I'm just saying there is a woman that is looking at those dudes that on TV that when they were back in their hometown, they was like, dang, he is on TV. Wait till he get back. I got something for him. I don't care who he. So all those men got somebody waiting for them. You ain't got to believe me. I know I'm not lying. Dang. Ah, I'm done. I'm done. But somebody in the chat said, I think that was Nurse Shay, I believe, said um, she didn't like, what was it? You said, oh, the boyfriend comment. Didn't like Naya saying she had a boyfriend. When Naya to me dated like men date. She dates like a dude. There was no emotion. A dude could cut a female off like it's nothing. And they say, oh, he a G. Did you see what he did? Did you see him? Did you see him walk off from level standing there? Did you see what he look at my boy what he did? He's a player. He a G. Look at him. You know. Everybody be all hype and everything. Yo, check out my cousin, yo. She's still standing there, bro. Like it will be like an encouraging. It would be a high five that he left her. Not to say because the way as far as what she did, she talked to him and was like, I ain't feeling it. If a dude was to just say, I'm finna talk to Nisha. I don't like you anymore, and walk off and leave you standing there, and don't call my phone, don't come by, and walk off and leave us standing there. He'd be all type of dogs and everything. I mean, I'm sorry. He'd be all types of he a G to his homeboys and he's big up and oh, you see what he did? Class, look at that pimp. Look at him. Got her standing there. Treat her like and she still want him. But when somebody like this does because Naya is some move. Naya's like, look, okay, you are not the only one. I was coming here to just see how it would be. I told my man I was gonna leave. He didn't believe me, and I said yes to a reality show. Oh, oh my Jesus. Mm. Oh Lord, I've been here for over an hour by myself. Oh, see, I haven't done that in a long time. Well, I just really just talk to you guys. And I wanted to talk and have a live. It's been a while. I just done a live and talk to you guys about some things. I've been doing a lot of hustling and interviewing and just getting this channel going. But I wanted to come through and talk about Naya and just kind of be done. And like I said, yeah, any production or any reality show is not going to show everything. I do believe that. Almost every reality star or whatever has said that. So before we judge, we need to know all of the facts before we act. All right, guys. With that being said,